Hi, I'm Samjot. I'm currently a fourth year student in the Faculty of Civil Engineering at Rajamangala University of Technology Lana Chiang Mai campus.
Hello everyone, my name is Sansa Samnan. My nickname is Sam. I am 21 years old. Currently, I am studying at the Rajamangala University of Technology Lana.
Hello, my name is Udom Taj. I am 19 years old. I came from Phnom Penh, Cambodia. I am currently a first year student at Rajamangala University of Technology Lana, and my current major is mechatronics engineering.
I have some reasons that made me want to study abroad. The first one is it is about my dreams when I was in my primary school. In that time, my family told me that to graduate from abroad can help me to find a better job and I can get a better life after I graduate. More than that, I can use my knowledge to develop our country. For the second reason is I want a scholarship to study abroad because it can help my family about the economic, and they can use those money to spend for my younger brother and my younger sister's education.
I am a type of person who like to experience new things, going to new place and making my own life better. So studying abroad was always my goal since I was studying in high schools. So the reason that what made me I want to study abroad because I wanted to get out of my comfort zones to make my own livings. I don't need any help from my parents. I want to experience new type of programs, studying with foreign students and learning new languages.
Abroad because I wanted to get out of my comfort zone. Secondly, I wanted to experience new things, travel to new places and meet new people. And lastly, I wanted to prepare myself for future study in another foreign country such as the US.
They are both good in education systems, but for me, as I said, that's the reason that I can study here is because there are an advantage such as I wanted to learn new language, experience new things, making foreign friends, having my own livings, and also talking about the education system here. The program that I study is conducted all in English, which is I like, and it is very important as we know that English is an international language, and after we graduate we have many chance and opportunity to find a good and better jobs.
Most schools and universities in Thailand encourage their students to apply what they have learned from their school. For students who have passions about this subject, a younger age, you have time to prepare for university and choose the right.
I think that the different point is about students who can study in the university. In my country, Cambodia, everyone have to study for 12 years, then they get the national exam. After they pass the national exam, they can apply to study at the university. But in Thailand, everyone graduate from different institutes. Some friends are graduate from vocational training institute. Some friends are graduate from pre-engineering institute, and some are graduate from high school. This is that I think the difference between the education in my country and Thailand.
Asia.
Because the story is that so after I graduated high schools, I was searching for a scholarship program and I applied for the Thailand scholarships, and I was searching for many of the universities, and I have found out RMUTL was one of my top lists. Based on the locations, as you know that this university is located in Chiang Mai which is a very popular city in Thailand. Yeah, I really like it here. I always wanted to come to live here. This is a tourist city. The city is not crowded like in Bangkok. You can travel easily. It's very convenient to get around. Everything is cheaper. Yeah, and there are many beautiful places. Also, the weather is very nice. Second is about the university itself. We know that RMUTL is the popular university, in the northern part of Thailand. It has the best teaching program, and the program that I want to study itself is International Business Management. So that's why I applied to this university.
The university located in the beautiful place in the northern of Thailand. It is a green, clean and safe place to live. More than that, Rajamangala University provides students new technology to study in class, and they have a lot of laboratory, such as in my faculty. They have concrete laboratory, material testing. They have drone. They have the machine for the surveying work that I can do the map, topography map, etc.
It's on UTL because it is one of the leading universities in Thailand in engineering, technology and business apply before getting into
reasons I have to solution is hard working and positive thinking. I think that hard work, if we work hard enough, if we try hard enough to improve ourselves, everything will get better. So I try to find new friends around my apartment. I find Thai friends, so I try to practice, I try to speak with them, make a better communication with them, so I get along with them. The second one is positive thinking. I've never feel that everything impossible. I feel that if I do good deed to everyone, they will do it back to me. They will help me, and they will support me for what I'm gonna to do. The result was like I thought. They helped me a lot. They are very helpful. They helped me to find something that I cannot do by myself, and I'm very happy with them.
The hardest adjustment that I had to make was with my social environment.
I have to make. So first of all, after I arrived here, everything is changed what I used to be. I used to live with my parents, so one of those things is that I have to adjust my living habits. I have to live alone. I have to cook, to eat for myself, doing everything by my own, which is different from what I used to do before when I lived with my parents. So yeah, at first it's kind of hard, and I found some trouble because I have to adapt to it. And next is about the language, because so after I moved to live here in Thailand, I have to study Thai language. So yes, I needed to make it, very hard to study in a very short amount of time, 2 or 3 months before the university starts, in order to make new friends, to make friends with Thai people. So I should be able to speak Thai language. It is an advantage, so we can get along with them. But at first I found some problem, because to me, honestly, this language is kind of bit hard, different from my language. So anyway, I try to learn, but until now I don't really find any problem, because I can speak it better and I can communicate with people, so I don't find any problem now.
Because homesickness and culture shock was the biggest problem for me since I arrived here at the first time. The solution that I found that I rent a room in the same apartment, in the same mansion with my senior who come from the same country. So we can help each other when someone faces a problem. We can meet each other. We can go to we can go anywhere with each other, so we don't feel alien in this place. The one more solution is I try to make a better friendship with my Thai friend in class, so I can get along with them day by day. They can understand me and I can understand how about Thai culture. I can go anywhere with them. They come to visit me when I have when I get sick. They take care of me. And another reason, another solution is about the professor at the university. I try to talk with them when I have some problem, when I want some idea and how to encourage myself. Yes.
I think that I don't really find any problem here because, as you know, that Cambodia and Thailand, we have a lot in common for history, cultures, traditionals, and also lifestyles. So I still think that there are some parts that are different, but for me, I don't really find any trouble with it. For this point, I can adapt to it very well. Yeah. But I have some homesickness after I moved to here because, as I told you, that I never live away from my parents. So after I moved out here, it's my first time that I had to adapt myself to live alone. I had to do everything by myself in order to survive. So yes, kind of feel like homesickness at the first. But to deal with this problem, we have communication by Facebooks, by those, social media, and during the summertime, I can go to visit my home. So now it's been 3 years, I kind of get used to it. It's not really a problem of homesickness right now. It's just sometimes that I worry about my parents, I worry about my family, so yes, now it's not really a problem.
I dealt with my homesickness by chatting to my mom on Viber or Facebook, or having a video chat with my cousin or other my family relative.
Language barrier, because my program is studying in Thai language, in Thai program. Teacher teaches in Thai language, and it's not a simple language, it is academic language. So it is the language that I've never learned it before. When I start my first year, it is very difficult to understand what they explain, what they discuss each other in class, and what is teacher want us to do. So I spent about 1 year to get along with it. And the second one is about the culture. There are different culture from our country. People here, like they go anywhere with friends, and I just come at the first time. I have no friends and feel a bit lonely and have to do everything by myself.
I have for students who want to immerse themselves with the language and culture is to try to speak the language with many people as possible, and also like when your friends invite you to somewhere, just try to go with them, hang out with them, and communicate with them as often as possible.
You have to be open-minded, open to the new worlds, because you move to a new country, everything is not the same like in your countries. The lifestyles, the cultures, traditional norms, ethics, everything is not the same. So you must be adapt yourself to the new environment, learn to open, accept the difference. Because otherwise, if you don't, you will find it hard to fit in. You will have a lot of problems when you're living. Yes, so just open mind, and so time by time you will be able to adapt to it and get used to all those things. This is my advice for people who are moving to abroad or like study in another country. Yes, so you have to be open mind and be patient, because I know that you will experience all those kinds of stuff like culture shocks, something that you never see before, but you have to accept the truth that this is it. This is what it's like when you move to the new country. Well, as I am also a student of RMUTLs, so advice for other students the same as me studying here, especially for the first year students, yes, that they just come in to the universities. I don't really have much, I just have a pieces of advice. So first of all, when you come out here, you understand that you have chosen what you study. So this means that you should have known that what you're gonna do in the future, what type of job, what do you want to do in your life, your passions, your dream jobs. So you have to make sure what you wanted to do after that, after they graduate, so that you can have your study plan years by years, how you're gonna prepare yourself to achieve your goals. So yeah, it's not really like any type of like big advice or something. It's just you have to study hard, yeah, and respect teacher, respect everyone's. Don't waste too much time on things that is not benefits for yourself. Yeah, take more time to study. Yes, and yeah, don't like do anything that is cause trouble to the university.
For students who are studying at RMUTL, to keep your connections or make as many connections as possible. Also, like keep in touch with your professors and your advisors. Lastly, ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help from your close friends or professors.
I'm studying at RMUTL. They are working very hard to achieve the goal. So I just want to remind you that keep doing it, don't give up, and your family, your country is waiting for you. You are the hope. You are the hope. You are the success in the future. So keep doing it. One day you will achieve it. At RMUTL provides a lot of advantages such as connection, knowledge, new experience, and friendship.
As you guys have already known, RMUTL is one of the most famous universities in northern Thailand. This university has many majors which you could choose from in order to help you succeed in the real world.
As you know that it is one of the best university in the northern part of Thailand. There's many programs, whether you want to study engineering, whether you want to study like the business administration. There are a lot of major here. The university has been exist for a long time. Teacher, professors, everyone here has many years in experience of teachings. Yes, the student after graduated, they have the real knowledge and skills to apply in the real world of jobs. All of them get the good jobs. So yeah, talking about the location of the university is quite nice. The location is big, the area. We have all the facilities, classroom, everything here is nice. The environment, we have the library, and many other things to support the student study. Yes, so by studying here, we are guaranteed that after you graduate, you will have the real knowledge. You will be adapted the skill if you are really trying hard to study. You're sure you have a good future here. And I go in the future, as I told you guys, that I am studying International Business Management program. So in the next 2 years after I graduated, I have a goal to become a business analyst because I am a type of person who like doing research work, getting to know new things, new data, find out new information. So this is what I like, my passion, what I wanted to do after that. So after graduated, I think I will go back to my home country finding this kind of job. And I am feeling like I think that I can do it. I think that I will find a good and better jobs since I came to study here. So I have learned Thai language, so this is an advantage. I can speak English and I have all the skill and knowledge that I studied from the university. So I think that I will find a good job then in Cambodia after I graduate here.
Major is mechatronics engineering or robotics engineering. After completing this major, I will go back to my hometown and work there a couple of years to gain experience. For my master's and PhD, I am planning to apply for the US. For NASA, they require their applicants to have different skill sets. For me, I think I want to master robotics and also apply my robotics engineering skills to design their rovers and work with them in future. Basically, I have to complete my bachelor's in mechatronics engineering here at RMUTL. Also, my master's and PhD, I am thinking of applying for the US, New Zealand or Canada. After finishing my bachelor's in mechatronics engineering at RMUTL, I plan on going back to my home country and work there for a couple of years to get some experience.
I want to run a business in the construction industry to apply new technology in the construction. To study at RMUTL give me a lot of chance. I learned a lot of new technology for constructions. So RMUTL can help me for this